Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
It's Thursday, so it's What's on Tap time. Hooray!
Hooray!
Beer! I'm your host, Stefan.
I'm your host, Martin.
And I'm the fifth wheel, Björn.
Bonus host.
Nice. Bonus host! Or bonus hoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
both.
Beer slut. Beer slut extraordinaire.
Whatever you want me to be.
Oh, like a good slut.
Wow, we're opening strong. So,
Going into year 10, no prisoners.
no prisoners. So we are reviewing Danish stuff.
We are. We are going back to Denmark after our last episode, which had us in Denmark. We are still drinking from the spoils of that trip, or at least one beer anyway.
Yep.
Which is something that Björn picked up from a little brewery called Tiny Hill.
Yeah.
So where did you find this?
At the Beer Hive,
The Beer Hive.
the beer store that we passed on our little pub crawl. And yeah, it's a brewery that were unfamiliar to me. And they only have 2 beers listed on
Oh, wow.
tap.
One of them is Merrimack.
Yes, so
What's the other one?
Bina.
Sure.
B-I-N-A, Bina. So,
Wasn't Merrimack some famous American warship?
yes, it was.
Yes, it was, yes.
The official name was CSS Virginia, and there was the battle at Hampton Roads during the Civil War.
Is this where the first armored...
Yeah, for the 2 first armored battleships, which the other one is Monitor.
Monitor, yeah.
And that was designed by a Swede called John Eriksson, which is from the area where I'm from in Värmland.
Did they have a statue dedicated to him?
He has a mausoleum
Oh.
grave in Filipstad.
And you would be surprised, every year this little village that has him born there reenact the Merrimack Monitor fight in a Swedish lake.
Yeah.
It's true?
Yeah.
Really?
This is...
I was like, your knowledge of this is like quite. It's like, did you research this before the episode?
No,
or just like,
that's why I know it, because
I just
they
know
do
this. This is
reenactment. I don't know if they still do it, but when I grew up, they had this reenactment in Filipstad in Värmland.
a Civil War reenactment in Sweden. That's
John
amazing.
Eriksson is born in Långban, which is a mining community, and
Okay.
there's a statue in his
I was feeling really bad about like man, I thought I knew quite a bit about Civil War knowledge, but you guys are just showing me up here.
Yeah, but Björn and I have talked about this fight in particular before, and there's a Swedish television show called Everything for Sweden, where they take Americans who have descended from Swedes who emigrated. They bring them back to Sweden and they walk them through their past while having some friendly competitions where one contestant gets eliminated each
And so
week.
they reenacted the Civil War in real time.
They got to be a part of this reenactment of the Merrimack Monitor fight and sit inside of one of them.
Cool.
Yeah, so it must be named after that, because
I can't imagine that it would.
looking into other Merrimack stuff that comes up when you Google it, you have the place in New Hampshire. You have a French metal band called Merrimack. Women hockey team.
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah.
Called Merrimack College Warriors. But I think it's the battleship.
But probably. Well, this one comes in at 5.5% ABV. It has Citra, Brew -1, and Enigma hops.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it looks quite
Hazy.
beige yellow.
And a lot of gunk.
Is it? Is it
at
gunky in the bottom?
at least in my glass.
I think you got
Yeah,
you
there's
got
a
all
little
of it.
bit of sediment in the bottom on mine as well, but not much.
Let's try it. Cheers.
No.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good nose.
Yeah, a lot of what is it, Citra on the nose? It's
Yeah, some hoppiness. A little bit yeasty in the flavor. Stefan
Yeah.
has weird eyes.
I don't know. There's a
It's very dry.
yeah, it's very very dry. It finishes really clean and strong in that way, and the aftertaste is I don't know. Hard to define. I'm not really sure what that flavor is.
But we don't know anything else about Tiny Hill. It just said Copenhagen. That could be.
Well, they're in Herlev. So that's a community right outside of Copenhagen, to the north.
Yeah, I can't really pinpoint the aftertaste. What?
It's so extremely dry in the finish that it kind of makes you want some water or something, because it feels like you got cotton mouth. It must be I'm not familiar with the brew -1 or brew -1 hops, but maybe that has something to do with it, or the yeast is creating that. The upfront flavor, the smell of that is really good, but the taste is not blowing me away. It's almost like a aspartame kind of flavor, like a artificial sweetener for me.
Are you researching them?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find anything on their website, but very little information.
So they remain a mystery.
Yeah, we only had 2 beers.
Yeah.
And the fact that Björn picked one of them is quite insane. Just on a whim. He's like, I know Merrimack, I can talk about that.
Was that your thought process? That you went for Merrimack, or did you go for Tiny Hill?
I think I went more for Merrimack.
Ah!
No, but also I like trying new breweries. Yeah, their Instagram is only like 7 posts. First one is of a drain, the brewery.
Perfect.
But also of some Woodford Reserve barrels.
Well, maybe it's something upcoming.
Yeah.
So they've only got 2 beers so far on UnTapped. I'm guessing this probably comes in at an overall rating of around 3.5.
Yeah.
On UnTapped?
Yeah. Let me check.
Yeah.
3.54.
Yeah, it kind of feels like where the average would be on this one. I think the people that love the people that are brewing gave it a much higher rating. I think the people that don't know them very well probably went a little bit lower.
So what would you give it?
I'm guessing the number of overall reviews is somewhere in the hundreds total. I'm going to give it a 3.
There are 36.
36
reviews.
Yeah, I would say if there would have been like, I was thinking maybe 111 or something like that at most.
So,
but so that sounds about
they are
right.
very, very new.
Yeah, they're just coming out.
Sure, a 3 is. I can go for a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 3.25 is a bit too generous, but
I think a 3.25 is a bit too generous too. Honestly, if any of you had said like a 2.5, I would have also been like, yeah, that's also correct. Because it's like, I don't know. It's just kind of not much of a beer. It's falls in that really hard to talk about kind of caliber. All right. So moving on then, after we've dragged that out for as long as we could.
So the next beer is a beer from my cellar, also Danish. From a brewery.
Dust.
No. Before this episode, I wanted to bring an old Danish barley wine, but I kind of got vetoed because these 2 guys didn't want to drink dusty old beverages.
Yeah, this won't be dust.
Yeah. Well, like you were like, oh, I can bring this old barley wine that's probably turned to cardboard and mint.
I didn't.
Or that's what you implied. We don't know how old it was, but the implications were it was quite old. Or I can bring this Baghaven beer instead. I'm like, is this really a question?
Yeah. So this is Baghaven Art of Decadence Blend 1. I guess it's from 2020. It doesn't say, but I think we searched for it earlier. And it's a Danish wildale with cherries, red vineyard peaches, cabernet cortis grapes, and vanilla beans.
Yeah. So the one thing that what's his face from Aaron. One thing Aaron loved was peaches. He had peaches in a lot of his wild ales.
Yes.
And in vanilla. So it's not surprising to see that here. And it smells like cherries.
And it's aged between 20 and 24 months on oak casks. oak wood casks, and it comes in at 7% ABV.
Yeah, it's really a shame that Mikkeller killed probably the best thing they had going for them, which was the Baghaven Wild Ales.
Yeah.
Because they just really, Aaron was killing it, and I don't know. I'm sure it wasn't profitable for them, and it didn't involve. And the real value of Baghaven is the building that it's in and the location, not the beers that are brewed within there. Which is, like I said, a real shame because Aaron was doing really, really great stuff. And then when he went to Insight Cellars, and that lasted about 2-3 years at most.
Yeah.
And then that has now gone.
And that was really good stuff as well.
Yeah, that was also really, really good stuff.
What exists in the Baghaven location now?
It's still back on the Mikkeller. It's still there.
So it's just Mikkeller beers now?
Yeah.
I haven't been up there since Baghaven beers stopped being served.
Yeah.
I've been to Reffen after they closed production, but there was still a lot of Baghaven beers on draft. So.
Yeah, I think I was there at Reffen before Insights opened on Reffen, and I stopped in there because I was mostly going for the food area, which is a lot of fun. And that area has actually gotten better for beers as well. Mm-hmm. But the Mikkeller Baghaven is not really what it used to be.
No. Let's try the Art of Decadence Blend.
So the smells.
And funnily enough, you had never had this, Björn.
No,
so that's a real
I
bonus.
see that you have had it with a lot of other friends without me. In
Oh,
2020. So,
well, this is like just pure cherries. It smells so amazing.
but I'm glad that you saved me a bottle.
It must have been the no Björn share.
Yeah,
No beers were
there were
No Björns allowed.
the entire Halmstad crew was there. So
Oh, this is definitely early days at Martin's place then.
Does it say with date?
5th of June 2020.
June.
So it's peak Corona happening, and the former Gluttony Club were falling apart. Hiatus because of John not wanting.
Oh, because
to
he was
be-
such a germaphobe.
Yeah. And then you guys started drinking together more with Marcus and Pontus, and eventually I came along also, and that became the new Gluttony Club.
That is true.
This is really acidic, but the aftertaste is just like fresh cherries.
Yeah, there's still a lot of fresh cherries in it. I think the vanilla is mostly gone.
Vanilla is mostly gone. And the peaches, I wouldn't know there are peaches in this unless you hadn't said so. No, I think what's happening is the grapes and the peaches are propping up the cherries at this point.
Yeah.
So they're more of a flavor enhancer than an individual, discernible flavor that you could pick out of the melange of things happening.
But do we know the extent of Inside Cellars beers that still exist? I ask because
I don't know exactly how many they put out, but I imagine there's probably quite a few that are still in the process of coming to market.
Yeah.
I didn't get the impression that Aaron was like, putting everything out he had every time. I think there were, just the nature of the wild ales takes time to age and mature, so.
There are 30 Inside Cellars on
listed.
UnTapped. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that includes everything that was released in the beginning of Inside Cellars that might be like completely gone.
Yes,
Right.
but
So
if you look at the brewery, then you can't see anything there because they're closed. So,
Right.
So you have to
But
see
you can look at the bottom of their list and see the ones that don't have any check-ins yet.
View of the out of production beers. So
So everything's out of production, but if you, I guess maybe go down to the bottom, there's maybe some that don't have any check-ins, or there's one.
Yeah, we have a rosé blend with 4 ratings from March this year.
So
Craft at Kös. Where the fuck is Kös?
But when did Aaron start Inside Cellars?
That's a very good question. I have no idea. It could have been more than 4 years ago, I would say.
Yeah, because now, so When you guys were at Oben, you tried Nordic Creek. Then I went to Oben the weekend after, and I tried that as well. And when I passed the brew pub Too Old to Die Young, they had an inside cellars on tap, but it was when I say it was gone, I got the last little out of the keg, and then they like pulled it. But it was Stevensberg 2021. That sounds like a Baghaven beer, but the photo clearly says inside cellars. It could be Stevensberg.
Did they put out a Stevensberg?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I think I saw one.
I mean, on UnTapped it says inside cellars, but that doesn't mean anything, right?
I mean, you don't think that Mikkeller would have been like, oh, we'll take these beers with you, because they paid for all of the production of it. There's no way that Aaron...
No.
So you think when Aaron had it... I think he probably started working before they opened.
There's a Stevensberg 2021 on UnTapped for inside cellar, 61 chickens. So it's been a tap house with Papa V rating it. So
yeah, but I also mean that there's a Baghaven Stevensberg 2021. I mean, someone has incorrectly created the inside cellars one. I'm saying that the keg probably said Baghaven on it. The bars feels like, inside cellars sells better. Let's just rename it. UnTapped supports it because UnTapped is complete Wild West territory.
I'm trying to see if there's a bottle. Yeah, well, no, I would say... I mean, we'd have to go through and look at all of the bottles from Baghaven, but there is a bottle there that might corroborate the existence of that from 2021.
Yeah, the Baghaven beer absolutely exists.
Yeah.
I'm questioning whether I actually got to try an inside cellars beer or a Baghaven beer.
Well, I mean, technically you did, because...
Yeah, it's the same person.
No difference there.
And for the inside cellars Stevensberg, there's not a single photo of any bottle. It's a scary one, to be sure.
Yeah, there's definitely a crossover potential.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we give this one?
I'm gonna go at least 425.
Yeah, a 425 probably. But I love cherries. If I would not like cherries and I would buy this like, peaches and grapes, I would be sorely disappointed.
You have tried it before, so you can taste the difference.
I think I liked it better before because the vanilla was there.
Yeah.
And the vanilla I think rounds it out better. What do you think the age on this is? Are we drinking it at a good time, or should it be another couple of years?
I think it's quite good. It's 5 years, so you said it's a bit acidic, but I don't mind that.
Yeah.
It's not cascade acidic.
A few things are.
And I really like the deep cherry notes to it. Well, you have a sweetness in the back, so I guess that's from the vanilla, but it not really pops out. No. So.
Do you think it could go another 5 years?
Maybe not, but at
it's
least
difficult to say.
Yeah,
but because the carbonation when I poured this was really good.
So, but at least a couple, 3 years.
Yeah, as a cherry beer, it has more years of life in it. Yeah. But as the original, it is past its prime.
Right, you're definitely not getting the. I think I felt it was a much richer beer before.
Exactly.
I think it's still very good as a Greek cherry beer. I'm gonna give it a 4 though. I really think that it's missing the vanilla in a way that it kind of needed.
I'll go 4 to 5 on the weaker side, but I did give this a 4.5 when it was fresh. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. I remember probably liking this beer a lot when it came out. And I think I had a bottle of it at one point as well. So
so you had 2 chickens.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm quite the fan of it.
But when I was in Copenhagen and I had tried the inside cellars that you had.
So there were 5 blends of this.
Yeah.
I had 3 of them.
I had one.
Have you all 5 of them? That's nice.
That is my 4th. I've had blend not blend 2, 3, and 5. So I'm missing the 4 still.
Yeah. So I've had this. Twice I gave it a 4.5 both times. Last time was in 2021.
But what I did when I was doing my personal pub crawl, because I didn't have anyone to talk to when I was taking the metro and the bus and stuff. I was researching where can I find more inside cellars, and UnTapped's built-in function for where can I find this brewery only works with verified stuff.
Yeah.
So then I went to inside cellars, like the complete feed of unknown people, and just scrolled. And there are so many people having them at their houses.
So you won't just ring random houses?
No.
Hello.
But that was the funny part, because I scrolled past Too Old to Die Young, the brew pub, and in my mind it's like, Björn's brothel, yeah, home place. Too Old to Die Young, yeah, home place. And then you guys on Messenger said, why don't you go to Too Old to Die Young? And I answered, wait, is that a real thing? that felt like such a...
You know, even when you see the name, I was just kind of like, wait, is this a real place?
Exactly.
I had to look at it. It's like, oh, they have shuffleboard and they have some other stuff. I was like, I mean, yeah, it looks like it's a real place. And their tap list looked pretty... They had quite a few taps.
Yeah, and they did. So, from a pub crawl perspective, I started at the airport, because it's the first thing you come to. Then I took the metro to a northwestern place, not the most northwestern, but Bruce, which was northwest of everything else I wanted to visit. And then worked my way back to the airport. And Too Old to Die Young was the only exception. I went back northwest, so I was like ping-ponging all over the place, just because you had found out that this is real, and they have an inside cellars, even though it
just went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun, but I couldn't find any other places that sold or had inside cellars in Copenhagen.
Isn't there a second? Doesn't the Olden Bar over by War Pigs?
I went there as well. They didn't have any inside cellars.
Interesting, because it seems like they're trying to keep that on
As
tap.
of recording, there are on tap at Skål.
Oh my god.
Guys, we gotta go now.
Where's Skål?
Yeah, that's Norreport, so it's quite close to the train station.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So
only you would know.
Really close to Tall.
yeah. I don't think it was on when you were there, though. But
I don't think so.
But as we record, I checked
All right.
some of the.
Have you been to Skål?
I've been to Skål a couple of times.
Okay.
It's not one of my top places in Copenhagen. It's too close to a nightclub. They have a lot of taps, but you go upstairs to the second floor, and it's quite big, but it's also, you get this nightclub vibe of it. It's quite a young crowd, and it has been so noisy, and when I've been there late at night, so it's not a place where you can sit at a bar and just enjoy your beer.
I got it.
So if you go there early when they open, but late at night, then expect a lot of drunk Danish youth. Just
Well, it's crazy because they've got
not caring what the beers are.
45 taps, 48 taps.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I
So-
can't believe I haven't been there.
But they're not verified.
They are.
I must have found the wrong place.
Aren't they? If you can see the taps, or are you?
No, I'm looking on the maps to see where it is.
Okay.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, they might not be verified.
I have it on my list of places to visit, but I just haven't been there.
It's not the top priority place to go to, but if you're in the neighborhood and it's quite early in the
day, it's worth going to.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, all right, guys, we'll wrap it up here then. You can find us online at what'sontappodcast.com, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, and we're like and subscribe to all of those places.
Yes.
So until next time.
Thank you.